His smile spread. That was all the reinforcement I needed. I took off toward him, the dress streaming behind me in a river of crimson silk. He straightened, catching me by the waist as I looped my arms around his neck. I burrowed my face against his chest, soaking in the scent of ocean and burning leaves. Everyone was watching, but it didn't matter. We were in our own world, where only what we wanted, what we'd desired for so long, mattered. He chuckled deeply as he spun me around. My feet didn't even touch the ballroom floor. "So reckless," he murmured. I smiled in response, knowing he secretly loved that part of me. Placing me on my feet, he clasped my hand and placed the other on the small of my back. When he spoke again, his voice was a low, sultry whisper. "You look so beautiful, Alex." My heart swelled. "I love you, Aiden." He kissed the top of my head, and then we spun in dizzying circles. Couples slowly joined us, and I caught glimpses of wide smiles and strange eyes behind the masks. Eyes completely white, no irises. Unease spread. Those eyes, I knew what they meant. We drifted toward a corner, where I heard soft cries coming from the darkness. I peered into the shadowy corner of the ballroom. "Aiden?" "Shh." His hand slipped up my spine and cupped the nape of my neck. "Do you love me?" Our eyes met and held. "Yes, yes, I love you more than anything." Aiden's smile faded. "Do you love me more than him?" I stilled in a suddenly lax embrace. "More than who?" "Him," Aiden repeated. "Do you love me more than him?" My gaze fell past him again to the darkness. A man had his back to us. He was pressed against a woman, his lips on her throat. "Do you love me more than him?" "Who?" I tried to press closer, but he held me back. Uncertainty blossomed in my belly when I saw the disappointment in his silvery eyes. "Aiden, what's wrong?" "You don't love me." He dropped his hands, stepping back. "Not when you're with him, when you chose him." The man twisted at the waist, facing us. Seth smiled, his gaze offering a world of dark promises. Promises that I'd agreed to, that I'd chosen. "You don't love me," Aiden said again, fading into the shadows. "You can't. You never could." I reached for him. "But—" It was too late. The dancers converged, and I was lost in a sea of dresses and whispered words. I pushed at them, but I couldn't break through, couldn't find Aiden or Seth.